Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. We are on our final page, front and back, in our interactive journal. And I did some of this ahead of time because it was a little tedious. And I had to figure things out. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to get this one done. And all these are, I sewed the button on and then tied it. But before I took my needle out, I ran it so that the end of the thread so it would come out here. And all it is a journal space. And then we come around and tie it off. Just that simple. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this, the string in place. And it's the same thing with this one. I tied a button on here, or sewed a button on, as you can see. And it's another journal space. But this one is not going to get permanently attached there. It's just going to be the button on that one. So I've got my background, and I think it's always good to double check. That's going to work. You know, sometimes it's the little things that we do. You don't have to do a whole lot on a page. You can, do a little bit and keep it simple. And I have lost Jack. He was just here, he was just here. I'll find him. Probably after I get the tape put down here. So I tape all the way around here. And then down. Whoop. Back here a little bit. Get this down. I miss Jack. I found him. He was hiding. So put this one down. And yeah, I told you, right towards the end. Okay, we've got our tape down. And that is some beautiful paper. I don't know where it came from, but it's a thicker cardstock. And I have had this for about a little over 20 years. No, 10 years. Because I think I got it in 2013. Because I bought several sheets of it. And I was using it for a collage for my mom's pictures at her funeral. And I wanted something pretty behind her pictures. And it just reminded me of her. Okay, we'll get these up. And the good thing about this is there is no, I can close this up now, so I don't reach over and stab myself with it. There is no top and bottom with this, at least none that I have seen, or none that I've noticed. So, put our glue down, put that away. Now, I don't think, nope, it's just, there's no direction of the design. So I'll put it as close as possible. Try to get it in between those two. Oh, we did good this time. That went down really, really good. Now for this, I'm going to adhere this down here, but not all the way. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to come just part way, get the glue under there with my glue. Not all the way up. And then we'll put it here, because I want to be able to take this part and just stick it there as a tuck spot. That's my idea. Now, I did pick out some flowers because this is screaming flowers. Both of them are. This not closing very, I didn't close that all the way. So there. Now, I've got to figure out which ones were supposed to go where. Okay, let me take this up for a minute. Well, I forgot which way I put it down. This one off to the side. We're using that one. I think I had these two on one. I think. I'm not sure. But I think that was it for this one. So these backings off. Trying to get it so that I don't have to trim any off. There. Make sure that's on. That looks good. And then we'll get the back of this one. That one down. It's easier when I use my tweezers. That's not bad. Just a little something on there to keep the interest. Now on this one, because this is going to stay here, we're going to do a little bit more. As I was thinking down here, we could do that one and no, not that one. I'm going to do this one. This one here. And these have some long stems to them. I think I wanted those up there. So maybe this did go down here. Yeah, that looks good. That'll do. So let's get them down. Now, if you're layering things, go from the background forward, because then you're not having to lift up different stickers in order to put down the one behind it. So we go here. Well, it doesn't want to come off, but it is a sticker. It is a sticker. All right, maybe I just needed another piece of tape. So we will try this again. Well, I know you come off because I've used you before. Or am I doing the wrong side? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm doing the wrong side. Because on some of these, it's hard to figure out which is front, yep, and which is back. Because they're both on the shiny side. I'll put that one down there. Then we'll come here and put this one across the bottom. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. To sort of link it all together. Which way? That way? This way? Does anybody else have trouble sometimes finding out or deciding which way is up on some of these? Okay, now this one goes here. And then I can put the final one on, and that should be it. Now we've got 2 journal spots. Move this over just a touch so I can get that under everything. There. I like that. So now we can close this up. And then when, you can open it up and you've got a lot of journal space in here. I do not have a stamp that goes all the way across, which is why you'll see this little space. And then we can close it up. And then with this one, we've got our flowers up there. We can simply open it up. Write what we need to and close it up. Let's see, maybe I should. Yep, that's the right way. Sometimes I get confused about which way these tie. Now for here, we can put it right like that. And there it is. But seems like we should have something up here. We should. We should. I just don't know what we're going to put. Let's see what we can find. Let's look at our vellum stickers and see what we can put up there that will work but not, take away from what we've got. Ooh, this one's nice. And that would use most of that up. And then a heart. I think we're going to do those. Something nice and simple. And as you can see, you can decorate with just stickers. And it will be fine. As you do what you like. As someone said not too long ago that, oh, you're not really an artist, you're just using stickers. Well, you are an artist. You are creating something that you love to do. And if they want to balk because it's stickers, let them. That won't come off. Somebody told me if you rub your hands with dryer sheets, that it would help them come off, easier. They won't stick to you like that one did. It's not true. They still stick. So there is the front of our, and so you can pull this over and you see part of the heart. I think that turned out pretty good. Nice and easy. There's not a whole lot to it, but it's using up our scraps. And then just some stickers on top. So if you liked what we did today, give me a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Those that are subscribers, welcome back. We are almost finished with this one. We have the back of this page to do yet. And then we're doing the cover. So I haven't decided what we're going to do with the cover yet, but we got to do the cover. So that's my schedule, I think. Back of this and then the cover. And then maybe when we're all done, we'll do a walkthrough. Because that would be quick. And maybe we'll do a walkthrough of both this one and the jewel tone. Because we did not do a walkthrough of the jewel tone. So, but we've got that coming up. Tuesdays and Thursdays, which were our journal days because we had 2 journals we were working on, will probably be changed into something else, or we may do another journal. It's all up in the air right now. If you know what you'd like to see in the future, leave it in the comments below because I always read my comments. So until next time, bye guys.